On May, President William Ruto visited the US and the Joe Biden administration rolled out a red carpet during his official visit. During the visit, Ruto sealed a multi-billion shilling deals estimated worth over 50 billion.
And I said that many.
However, with Donald Trump as the president of the United States for the second time, much is going to change for Kenya, and the William Ruto administration seems not to be prepared for what is coming.
It was to save our country and to.
One thing which is for sure is that Trump will slash aid for Kenya, just like he has intended to do for many developing countries, especially on matters of economic development and security. For Kenya, especially on the Haiti mission, which is funded by the US, Trump is most likely to withdraw the support because the US is not benefiting economically in any way. Which means Kenya will be forced to fund their forces, and that may undermine the mission, leading to Kenya withdrawing its forces in Haiti. If that happens, Trump may review the elevation of Kenya as a major NATO ally and choose to reassign it to a more deserving country, because Kenya will have not demonstrated military capabilities to deserve the status. Again, if that happens, Kenya will be forced to reduce its reliance on the Western economic bloc. Even though that can be avoided depending on how President William Ruto will frame the value of Kenya to Trump, Ruto had already aligned himself with Kamala Harris. In other words, Trump's win is a bad omen for Ruto, and that explains why William Ruto was reluctant to sending congratulatory message to Trump, because it came much later after many African presidents had already extended their congratulations to Trump. In other words, it is clear that Ruto was shocked by the outcome of the US presidential election. Reading his comments on his social pages tells so many people noticed that. Trump's win will continue to be a nightmare to Ruto, because Ruto is not even prepared to receive thousands of Kenyans who will be deported by the US government back in the country. How can he be prepared, and yet he has been encouraging Kenyans to leave the country and go work at foreign countries? As always, that is my thinking. I could be wrong.